My fiance isn't with me because he loves me. He's in it for the money. Should I stay or should I go? This is OKOP, home of the craziest true stories on earth. I'm Sophia and Riley. Should OP stay or should they go?
He's definitely staying. What is she getting out of this? What do you think she's getting out of this?
Love. Oh, wait, not love, I guess.
Not love.
Not love.
But if he has to pretend like he's in love,
yeah.
What do couples do to pretend like they're in love?
What do they do,
I'm just
Riley?
saying, if he's packing and
then,
you're liking
then it's
it,
all good.
then it's all good.
Then it's all
but
good.
if you don't like it, immediately leave. It's not worth it.
Yeah.
Also,
only if you had money.
Wait, also, if he doesn't have money, you should figure out like those life insurance or pension things where you could get
is he
money out
waiting
of it.
until you die? Like, is he trying to like sneak in the will?
I don't know. Are they?
I don't know. So, throw RA. Why do they say RA instead of throw away? Why is it RA?
Please help us understand.
Row RA Maestri says, I, female 25, found out my fiance, male 27, is with me for my money/family business. To preface, my family owns a business that is very well known in our sector and makes loads of profit. Thus, I am a trust fund baby. I try not to be spoiled and have always worked myself. I met my fiance Mark when I was 20 and working as a waitress. We began dating a few months later, and he proposed to me last year. Now, Mark is not poor. He is upper middle class. And while he doesn't struggle in life, he didn't have to spend too much and lived very frugal. I thought he was an honest man because he always wanted to pay for his own things, reject expensive family holidays when we were still dating, and he would cook for me instead of going with me dining outside. What I want to say is that I never had the impression that Mark was trying to take advantage of me or my family. Well, you were wrong.
Because he was saving his money.
He was waiting for the right moment. In the beginning, my family was a little sketched out and brought up the gold digger argument, and I stood up for him and fought with my dad. They came to love him and accept him. When Mark graduated, Dad hired him, and now he is in a high-earning position. Sunday, I was supposed to work in the evening, and I was going to stay with my sister. But I got a fever and was basically just non-functioning, so I stayed home. Instead of staying in our bedroom, I made my way to the guest room that is being ventilated, has a mini fridge and its own bathroom.
Word?
That sounds like a nice guest room. I didn't want to stand up at all and walk around, so I just bunkered all my stuff there and closed the door. Mark came home when I was fast asleep, and I was woken up by loud voices in our garden. I pushed the curtains a bit to the side, and Mark was there with a few friends. Just as I wanted to say hello, I noticed that they were talking about me. His friend kept laughing and calling Mark the man.
Yeah.
They're just in the background of like his partner's home going, hey, he's the man.
What's up, bro?
Then they started laughing about me being willing to not sign a prenup. Then one of the girls that was there said something along the lines of, Jesus, you're about to make some bank, Mark. Mark laughed and said, yeah, just 3 more years and I'm free. That's such a long plan. That's such a long, like, who does that?
Depends on how big the bag is.
But like, that's such a long con. Like,
Okay,
3 years pretending, I guess, to like a person.
Let's say you had to be in a relationship with a person for 3 years, and at the end of the 3 years, you get $5 million. Would you do it?
Do I like but that's the question.
You do.
Okay, I like the person.
You like them, but you do not see like them as like your husband or like your future mate. You're like, I can get around with this for the next 3 years.
No, I don't think I could do that.
You don't think you could?
I don't think I could.
$5 million?
For $5 million, but I'm lying to this person.
You are, but like you like them. You like hanging out with them, but like you don't see like having kids with them.
I don't know. I don't think
Okay.
I don't know.
$10 million.
10. I don't know. It just depends on like.
You like them. You have a good relationship with them.
Well, then I just have a good. I'm just hanging out with someone for $10 million.
Yeah. Would you not do that?
That sounds okay.
10 million?
But I would have to tell. I would
what
be
about 5
like,
million? You're just hanging out with them. Like you can do all the couple relationship stuff, but you're like, I'm not going to marry this person.
It depends on how much I'm lying to them. But also, if I was doing that, I wouldn't tell other people. Like, that's stupid. I wouldn't be like, yeah, I'm lying to this person. I'm stealing. I'm going to take their money. That's just stupid.
But like, that was just a flaw in their plan.
Yeah.
But would you do it?
I don't know. Would you?
Yeah. I would hang out with someone for 3 years for $5 million.
I don't know. It
You don't
depends on
think
how
you
much I'm
would?
lying to them. It depends on how much I'm lying to them.
You just don't tell them. The only thing you lie to them about is that.
Am I breaking up with them?
You'll have to, yeah.
Yeah,
if you don't want to be with them for the
harsh.
rest of your life, you could choose to be with them the rest of your life.
I don't know. That feels harsh. See what
Wow.
Mark did.
Sophia's a lover girl.
At this moment, I felt sick to my stomach and wanted to throw up. I kept hearing them call me trust fund Barbie and stupid and so on. That's so mean.
Oh my gosh.
Why would they do that in her own backyard? I didn't know what to do, so I just lay petrified in my bed and waited till the people left and Mark went to bed. I texted my sister and snuck out to her place in the middle of the night and just passed out without telling her anything. I haven't returned home and just told Mark that I was sick and didn't want to make him sick. My sister has been really worried, but I just feel so ashamed about everything. My family was right. Mark is a gold digger and I fell for it. Even if I tell my family what happened, I have no proof. My father can't fire him just because he's a dick. As far as I know, he is excellent at what he does and he has no legal foot to fire him, I think. I just feel so confused and ashamed and angry and would appreciate some insight.
Wow.
Yeah, what's your insight so far?
This is a very tricky thing.
Yeah.
I feel like
he could just make his own money at this point. Like, he has a high-paying job. Like, he already has money. How much money does he need?
I mean,
why are people so greedy?
Have you ever, he would have to start a business and that takes a little bit to figure out. But like,
He would have to, what do you mean?
Like starting a business, I don't know how else.
No, he's already got a job.
I know, but it's in the family business.
Oh, so if he left, what? What are you saying?
What are you saying?
I don't know.
You're saying he doesn't need money because he already has a well-paying job?
Yeah.
He got the well-paying job because his girlfriend or fiance dad gave it to them.
Yeah. But like, because it seems like he's like waiting for a bigger payout from the family.
He's probably waiting to get married and then get divorced and then get money from that.
Yeah.
Because what did they say about the prenup? He didn't sign one?
He
didn't sign a prenup.
That's
his game plan.
Yeah. She should just make him sign a prenup. Be like, hey, I was thinking about it. Let's sign a prenup. And don't say anything. Just keep going with the relationship. Sign a prenup.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
And then if he's like, no, then break up with him.
True. I like that.
Yeah.
But how do you get him fired?
Classic Disney Channel plots.
That's true.
You, what's that movie? A Big Fat Liar? And I don't know how this applies, but you turn him blue.
That.
You put blue dye in the pool and then he's fired on the spot.
I want him to be like, hey, here, honey, take these cooler of beers to your people. And then he does. But then it's like infested with rats. And then it gets into the company. And then
the rats are in the beer bottles?
No, they're in the beer
like
cooler.
bottle.
It's in a cooler.
Oh, it's in a cooler.
Yeah.
It's full of rats.
It's full of rats. And then it goes loose.
Snakes.
Ooh, snakes would work.
Yeah. And everyone's like, why would you bring this cooler full of snakes?
And then he gets fired.
And of course, he didn't open the snake cooler until he got to the work. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Genius.
That's how it works.
Masterminds. Okay, there's an edit from OP who says, we're non-US. Mark wasn't talking about anything else. He has no debt as he partly was under a scholarship. And with part of it, I helped pay off.
Whoa.
And with part of it, I helped pay it off. So he's already getting so much out of this relationship. There's no way he wasn't talking about me. Edit 2, thank you all for your great advice. I open up to my sister about it, and she's right now with me reading all of your responses. We have called up Dad, and I will talk to him tomorrow. I will be signing out for the time being. Thanks again. Edit 3, some questions have come up. I don't drive. That's why my fiance didn't see my car. I mostly Uber around. Okay, so the fiance didn't realize that she was in this house.
Yeah.
I guess.
He wouldn't say that if he knew.
Yeah, that's true. I will, makes sense.
Unless he wants her to find out, that ruins his plan. He's like those super villains that tell his plan.
Lay it all out. Yeah. And then he's like, how did you foil my plan, my plot? I worked as a waitress for the experience, not for the money, and I don't any longer. That's kind of funny. I worked as a waitress. That's such a rich people thing to say.
Yeah.
I just did it for the experience. I needed to live my life.
I did it for the plot.
Yeah. I didn't work for my father. I am a company shareholder and I have to go to the general quarter meetings, but I don't work for him. I am sure that it wasn't a fever dream. It was around. That would be a crazy fever dream. What if Mark was like, she confronts him and he's like, no, you were so sick. You were just making your brain was concocting these horrible things.
Wow. He's probably done that before.
Probably. He seems like a gaslighter.
Gas lamping.
Yeah. It was around 38.5 C. Oh, okay. Right. Non-US. So that's a high fever for all you US people out there. 38.5 Celsius. And while it wasn't enough for my body to hurt, it wasn't enough to have a vivid dream. By passing out at my sister's, I don't literally medically mean passing out. Last edit, I am really tired that you guys are defending him, saying that it could have been a joke. Guess what? It's not effing funny. You don't degrade and disrespect your partner for laughs. You don't go along calling them stupid, trust fund Barbie, stupid B, and you definitely don't make remarks yourself. I don't understand that macho bravado, as many of you have called it, but I don't think that's okay to stop. So stop with those comments. It was deeply hurtful. Who is defending Mark?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So the alpha bros and Andrew Tates.
If my partner ever said any of those things, like, that's over.
Like I think it was like a red flag when he was like, yeah, I'm about to make bank.
Yeah,
but he could have followed up with, but I really care for her and love her.
Like, I'm going to get money, but I also am in a loving relationship.
Yeah, then it's like a win-win.
Instead he was like this horrible.
It just started being mean.
Yeah, don't be mean to your trust fund Barbie.
Yeah, don't. Even if that's what it is.
Yeah, don't.
Love and respect her.
Love and respect them.
Don't treat her like a yellow starburst.
What does that mean?
Don't treat your friends like yellow starburst.
What's
your
yellow
favorite?
Starburst.
Are they your favorite?
Wait, which one's the pina colada one? Is that the yellow starburst?
Oh my gosh. No, you didn't. I'm talking about the OGs. You're over here getting into the...
No, that is like the OG flavor. No?
No.
What are the OG flavors?
Oh my gosh.
Look it up. I like the pink ones. Is it lemon? Is yellow just lemon?
Yeah.
I haven't had Starburst in a very long time.
No, it's the flavor yellow.
It's just the flavor yellow. That's a delicious flavor. Okay, what is we?
All
Yeah. Right. Oh, okay, it's lemon.
Wait, what are the 4 flavors? All right, we got
personally 4.
Strawberry, cherry, orange, and lemon. Which of these are your favorite?
And strawberry is the pink.
Yeah. Pink.
Strawberry. Yeah. That's the best one. But I don't mind lemon.
But like, out of all of them, you're going to choose lemon last.
Maybe. I don't know. I have to test this. I have to eat them all. I just can't remember.
She does. She's just not going to rank people as
No,
Starburst.
I would never rank. I would never rank the Starburst. I wouldn't do that. I love them all equally. There's an update.
What?
Whoa.
All right, Sam, red flag, green flag. They call women females.
It's only a green flag if it's a scientist that is curing cancer in the female population. Otherwise, maybe red flag. We know what's never a red flag. Going to okop.show/shop and supporting our drop.
That's right. Get one of the 50 hats, hoodies, or overalls that we got as a part of this drop.
And we'll pick one person who supported the drop to be featured on the show.
So support the show. Grab an item at okop.show/shop before February 9th.
Get it now.
First of all, I want to clarify some questions that came up in the original post. Mark couldn't have seen my car and known I was home because I don't have a car. I don't drive. I Uber around. Driving makes me anxious, and I only do it when necessary. I feel like if they're wealthy enough, they should get like a chauffeur.
Yeah. Name Arnold.
It'd be fancy. Name Arnold?
Yeah.
Why name Arnold?
I'm trying to get a knockoff version of Batman's. Alfred. Yeah, name him Arnold.
Oh, it is Arnold. Yeah.
Or what's Iron Man's?
Iron Man doesn't have a.
Yeah, he does. The little robot dude.
Oh, Jarvis.
Yeah, get him Arvis.
Arvis. Yeah. Get yourself a chauffeur named Arvis. I don't work as a waitress anymore. I worked for the time I was in uni. Mark wasn't hired as a high exec right away. He didn't take the job from anyone. He started as a normal intern and worked his way up. They weren't joking. This is referring to the friends. They have never made that kind of remarks in my presence. Also, I doubt calling me a stupid trust fund Barbie qualifies as a joke. Yeah, I don't think that is a great joke. I don't know.
Jokes will start becoming hurtful.
Yeah.
They're not funny.
That is not.
If you're not laughing,
a joke. Exactly. Everyone should be laughing at the joke.
Not at you, but with you.
Exactly. There's more to this update.
Oh boy. Where do you think this is gonna go?
Oh yeah.
Think she's gonna stay, confront him?
I don't know if she's gonna go our route and like make him sign a prenup. I think she's gonna confront him and say, hey, what are you doing, mister? That's what she's gonna say.
It's like that.
Hey. No, I think she's gonna confront him.
Confront him?
The point of that, yeah.
You think they're gonna break up?
Yeah. I think she's gotta break up with him.
True.
Yeah. I think this is
What do you think the dad's gonna do?
Ooh.
Because that's like...
Yeah, because you can't fire him, presumably.
him.
I think he's going to make the work. He's going to bring snakes in a cooler.
And release him to his office.
Yeah. He's going to make it unlivable, bad working conditions.
As he should.
Yeah, and then he's going to quit. Mark. All right.
I like that. I like that game plan.
Let's get to this update. I was very tempted to play the long game and lead him on, but I decided to just present him with a prenup to look into his reaction. That's what we said. We did call it. You're so smart. After telling my dad, we invited Mark for lunch and would serve him the prenup there. However, to be sure about things, I asked him if he had anyone over because our neighbors had complained about loud noises. He said yes, that his buddies were there, but he didn't mention the girls that I saw. Liars. It's just a pot of lies. And it's getting thicker and thicker. We finished lunch and Dad served him the papers saying that it was a must for getting married. It's a must for getting married. All the couples are doing it. It's all the rage, the prenups these days. You can instantly see that he didn't expect this. He got angry and asked me to speak to him alone. We went into the other room and he began babbling about blindsiding him and that this just felt like a personal attack. He was trying so hard to sell me the role of victim and making me out to be the villain. Then he just said that he needed to think everything through and left. I have to admit, I kind of broke down and began second-guessing myself, but I could keep it together.
But she kept it together. Good job for her.
Yeah, but I kept it together. That's nice. That's good. Yeah, that's tough.
Mm-hmm.
My family happily didn't pull the I told you so's. We looked into everything, and I had the legal right to evict him. The lawyer handled everything, wrote an official eviction notice, and after a lot of talk, Dad decided to present Mark with a deal so that he would leave the company. Wow.
Whoa.
That's crazy.
You're getting a little smaller payout.
Yeah. After that was all sorted out, I decided to just simply text, as one of you suggested, "Hey Mark, Trust Fund Barbie here. As you said, you would be free in 3 years. I'll do you a big favor and set you free now. Kisses, Opie." What an icon. What an icon.
Dude, that's such a boss
great.
biddy
I love
move.
that. I'm just imagining, "Hey Mark, Trust Fund Barbie." Like Mark's reading this. Shock. He's shocked.
I hope she got her nails done. I'm so obsessed with nails ever since we got.
Hey Mark, she's got like 6-inch nails.
Yeah.
She's just got her hair cut.
Yeah,
done,
gotta get some good makeup on. She better go out with the girls.
Yeah. She's got like a mimosa in hand.
And she's like, "Oh, 1 second, girls."
Yeah. She's working at a Starbucks for the experience. She's on her like eat, pray, love trip.
Dang, she's really upgrading.
Yeah.
I love this for her.
I love this for you, OP. My phone completely blew up with Mark's messages after I sent that. He texted and called me so many times I had to switch off my phone.
Wow.
Too little, too late, Mark. He came to my sister's place as he wanted to explain the situation. He promised that it was just a joke like 1,000,000 times. I said it wasn't cutting it. They disrespected me in my own house, and I didn't want to be with someone that puts me down in order to appear better. He pleaded, he cried, he begged me not to end things. But when I wasn't budging, he got mad at me, accusing me of spying on him and ruining his life. Honestly, I don't care. I love that. I don't care either, Opie. Then his manner changed once again to apologetic. He's switching up so fast.
Wait a minute. What are the stages of grief here?
He's going through all this denial. Yeah, so he lied. He said it was just a joke. Anger. He said, "Why are you spying on me?" Bargaining.
He's begging.
He's apologetic.
Oh, depression. He started crying.
He eventually, did he? Where?
Yeah, he was begging and crying.
Oh, he pleaded, he cried, he begged me not to end things.
Wow.
He's going through all. Let's see if he gets to
accept it. It's the last one.
Yeah. Then his manner changed once again to apologetic. He eventually owned up to the comment he made, still insisting that it was just a shitty joke. And then when I asked him why he didn't tell me about those random girls that appeared to know so much about me, he told me this weird story of them being cousins from one of his buddies and that they know of me because of my Instagram. That is private and I have like 30 followers. And she's like, "I'm not famous. How are they finding me?"
Yeah, someone's got to be talking about her.
Yeah. And
that's you,
I
buddy.
think I know who it is. I stood strong and I ended things with him. I will never know what exactly his plan was, but it's better to have things this way. We still have to sort out some financial stuff, but after that, I won't ever see Mark again. Good. Sorry for any mistakes. I am really sleepy. Just thought it would be a good to update you.
What is some of the financial stuff? Like, is she going to get her money back from paying his college off? And then donate it to charity?
Yeah. She's like, give it back. You have to pay. Yeah, I'm the loan now, and you have to pay back this loan that I gave you.
Probably came from the severance he got from his dad, from her dad.
Oh, the same. True.
That'd be cool.
Edit. Because you have to spoon feed people every tiny bit of information or this gets written off as fake. Obviously, the lawyer didn't draft a prenup from 0 in half an hour. I do have siblings, I do have cousins, and some of them are engaged, married, thus we already had established prenups to go. Also, we didn't need a bulletproof prenup for this, I just wanted to see his reaction. Serving him with a boilerplate prenup would have served the same purpose. Also, no, I didn't ruin his life. He will not be fired. He will not be badmouthed in any kind of way. He has still all the opportunities in the world to succeed. I thought I made it clear that I gave him notice for eviction, meaning he had days to leave the property. That's why I'm still staying with my sister. It's not a done deal. It's still in progress, but the biggest steps have been made. Jesus, people.
This edit was for the trolls.
Yeah, it's for the trolls. All the trolls in the comments who don't seem to be on Mark's side, which I don't understand.
I don't think they can think about things from a female's perspective. Sorry. I don't think they can think about things from a woman's perspective.
I didn't even have to tell Riley.
I've been
You're
trying
doing
to
so well.
censor myself.
You're so good. Yeah, no, I think that they're, a little bit crazy because it's so obvious that Mark's in the wrong.
Yeah. They're like, you ruined his life, man.
Yeah,
He just
but Mark's
was
just
joking.
joshing. He's just joking around like you do with your partner.
Yeah.
Seems like you guys have unhealthy relationships.
You know, and in some other places, disrespect, they just cut your head off, not your money off. They just, you just die.
Yeah.
So be grateful you were born in that country and was in that situation.
Yeah.
Or you ended up in that country.
That is the far end of the spectrum.
That is the far end of the spectrum.
Yeah. Yeah. You don't get a prenup. You just apparently lose your head, according to Riley.
Thing. Overall, do you think OP did the right thing?
Yes, I do. I think OP did the right thing. And I'm glad that you set him up with the fake or not the fake prenup, but with a prenup.
Yeah, to see his reaction. Because that.
Smart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I was with someone that was rich, I'd be okay with signing a prenup.
Yeah.
Because I mean,
Sure.
I got assets too.
Yeah.
Eventually.
Yeah. Maybe they're trying to take my.
Yeah, they might be
my
trying to take my
assets.
land
Yeah.
in the mountains.
You have land?
I do have land.
What?
Yeah.
Where?
Well, not like yet, but I probably will within years
You
to come.
probably will, and
Yeah.
you do have land or different.
Yeah, I probably will be inherited land
What?
down
This
the
is
road.
news to me.
Yeah.
Down the road, you're here inheriting land down the road.
Not down the road. It's in the Appalachian Mountains. That's what happens when
you make
your
a farm.
family has sawmill. I mean, I probably could. I'd probably just sell the timber on it.
Yeah.
Do that.
If I had land, I would make a little ranch.
Aw,
I would invite all my friends.
that's so cute. You know what you should invite all your friends to though right now?
This next story. I refuse to share my college fund with my step siblings. I don't owe them anything. Am I the a-hole? Riley, is OP the a-hole?
Absolutely not.
Sharing is caring.
Yeah, no.
Not in this case.
No one needs to go to college these days.
No.
Because did you see the new article that was like
No, I did
X
not.
amount of companies are not going to require a bachelor's degree?
Really?
Yeah. Actually, if you really want to do
Interesting.
your step siblings good, figure out a way to start a business with them and get your experience up because apparently that's more important than education these days.
Yeah. Except sometimes they want like a graduate's degree. And you're like, but
Nah,
why?
not anymore.
Yeah, I guess not. That's good. That's good to hear.
Don't give them the college money.
College is too expensive. Yeah. On this subject, I don't think you have to share your college fund with anyone. That's
No.
your college fund. College is expensive.
Yeah, I mean, and if you do, you'll probably end up with like a communication degree or like a theater degree. Like, how useful is that in the real world?
I would say it's helpful for some people. I wouldn't know anything about. So, Puzzled Medicine 641 says, throw away so they don't find this post.
Who are they?
I think the family.
Oh.
I, 19 female, recently found out that my stepmom, 40 female, wants me to split my college fund with my step siblings, 17 male and 15 female.
Boo.
That's a horrible thing. My bio mom set up the fund for me before she passed away, and it was meant for my education. I love my family and they are important to me, but I've been saving every penny and working part-time to contribute. My step siblings have their own funds set up by their bio dad, and I never expected to share mine. Why would you? That's like not a thing that you share with anyone.
Yeah. Wait, she an orphan right now?
No, I don't think so. I think her stepmom just married her dad. Anyway, my stepmom insists it's about being a blended family and treating everyone equally. That's not the case. That's not true. I'm torn because I want to be fair and don't want to start drama in my family, but I feel like this fund is my lifeline for college. Am I the a-hole if I stand my ground and keep the money for myself? So first thoughts. What are your first thoughts?
Nah.
No, I don't. Absolutely not. Like,
Well,
I feel like college fund, you put it aside. That's for you.
Yeah, that is for you. And
They should have a college fund.
yeah, I mean, it perhaps does suck for the other kids. You know, they probably won't have the same opportunity as you because you were set up fundamentally a little better beforehand. But
It's also like, that's like, if honestly, they shouldn't be going to her about it. They should be going to the stepdad.
like, look at it from the parents' perspective. I'm playing a little bit of devil's advocate here.
advocate.
Let's say you get into Yale, but Sam gets to go to a community college.
Yeah, but
Like,
Well,
how
community college is good.
as your mother, how would your
But
mother
I feel
look
like
at
it's
that?
different because
How's it different?
Like, I mean, I guess it depends on how recently this, like, the blended family thing happened. Like,
Hmm.
because if it was like
It
when they were
happened-
kids,
It happened
and-
when they were 12.
I don't know. I think it just depends on how, like, whether or not the father, OP's dad, like, when he was setting up this college fund and stuff and putting in money, was he also doing the same for the stepchildren? Because in that case, that's on the dad. But I don't think in any case it's on OP to share the college fund.
Okay, but if they're treating this as a blended family,
I don't think that, I just don't think that you would do that.
yeah, but
In a
this is
normal-
from the parents' perspective.
Yeah.
Answer my question.
Yes.
You go to Yale, Sam goes to community college. As the mother, how would you feel? Would you feel that that is fair? That you got the opportunity to go to Yale and he's at...
Well, do we both get into Yale? And only one of us
No,
gets
you
paid
get
to
into
go?
Yale because you got the money for it. He doesn't.
But did he get into Yale?
Yeah, but he can't afford it.
Okay, see, in that case, that would be unfair. But
So would they say, you know what, we're going to split the difference, take half your money, give it to him, and you guys get to go to like some other college like Georgia Tech?
if we both got into Yale, but they can't afford to let us go to Yale, I feel like that, and then you get like scholarships or something.
But no,
FAFSA.
you get to go to Yale, he goes to community college, or you split the difference, you both go to Georgia Tech.
Why are we going to Georgia Tech? What's in Georgia Tech?
I don't know. That's the only other college I could think of off the top of my head.
How much is? I would go in-state. That's why I went in-state.
All right, so
Yeah,
you would
right,
go
both
in
went
state.
in-state tuition. Yeah,
Okay, all right.
yeah,
So that's how the parents are looking at it.
yeah. I mean, for me, like, Yale wasn't even. A lot of those schools weren't even options for us because they were so expensive.
This is hypothetically.
Okay,
Why are you taking this so literally?
I'm
Oh my
sorry.
gosh.
Let's find out what's happening with OP. Edit. Thank you for your kind responses. Although I think a lot of people are assuming things about my stepmother and dad. She has been in my family for about 4 years now and has been almost like a second mom to me the whole time. Although obviously she won't ever replace my bio mom.
Okay, there's some context for you.
Yeah. I think 4 years is not enough to demand part of that.
How
college
many
fund.
years is enough?
I don't think, well, I mean, I don't think any years is enough to demand money from like your stepchild.
Okay, 5 years?
No, I don't think, and
6
I don't
years?
think ever. But like, I think that she
7
the
years?
stepmom needs to talk to the dad. I don't think she should be talking to OP personally about
Yeah,
money.
and OP shouldn't even know about this. Like, she should
Yeah.
just be talking to the dad. And if they do decide
Exactly.
to, they just don't even mention
It's
it.
just so, well, usually, like, I feel like a lot of people have college funds like set aside that you can't touch.
That
you
is
know?
true, yeah.
I don't know. I genuinely don't think she has any malicious intent. I will be talking with her and my dad about it tomorrow to tell them I definitely don't want to share the fund. I will put the update on my profile as to not flood this sub. Relevant comments. Okay, Bookkeeper 3481 says, your college fund is yours alone, but just out of curiosity, where is your father in this? He should have warned your stepmother that her request was highly inappropriate, not leave to fend off her guilt tripping on your own. I agree, Bookkeeper.
Yeah.
That's such a good point. OP says, I think he's open to the idea, but only if I'm okay with it. He was the one who told me about this. I think it's because my college fund is a lot bigger than my step-siblings who have to share the money, and they aren't saving up money to put in theirs. Okay, well, that's on them.
Is it on
Yeah.
the children or the parents?
The parents? Yeah, like, I mean, like, a 15-year-old's not saving money.
Wow.
Well, I mean, some people are. So I guess, like, it depends on, like, some people are saving money by going to, like, working and stuff.
yeah.
So in that case, maybe. But also, this should definitely be a thing the parents are discussing. That
So-
it should not include OP at all as a 19-year-old.
That's a good point. I feel like the stepmom is just disappointed in herself. Or like,
Also, is OP already in college? Because, I mean, 19.
probably might be. She might be like applying. She might have had a gap year. She might have like went to Europe for a year
Yeah,
or like
yeah.
traveled or something like that.
Something
4
that people
months.
do. Yeah. 3 months, maybe.
3 months.
But I feel like if OP is 19 and already in college, that's also even crazier because
Yeah.
they already know, like she would already know how much it costs and probably needs all that money.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. But there is an update. Let's find out. I talked to my stepmother and father this morning. Both my dad and my stepmother understood my point of view and said that if I don't want to, I don't have to share. It turns out that my step-sibling's bio father has been pressuring my stepmother and father into sharing the college fund, as he is not as well off as my mom was or as my dad currently is, and so doesn't have the money to contribute as much. I think I will try to compromise with him. After all, I do have a lot in my college fund, and I am currently on a partial scholarship. However, I am interested in pursuing a master's degree and possibly even a doctorate. But if I can get on scholarship for my master's, I am willing to share the leftover funds with my step-siblings. I hope he will accept this.
So it's not even the stepmom, really. It's
The step. No, not
the
just
step siblings' bio dad.
Yes, yeah.
Wow.
That is so. How does he
Ooh.
even know? Like, why are they talking to the bio dad about someone he's not even like remote,
Yeah.
like his stepwife, stepchild? Like, that's too. Why are they talking to him about this?
I don't like it.
Yeah, no, this is not. I don't think this is at all OP's responsibility, and I think it's weird that the parents are involving OP.
It's pretty inappropriate.
It's super, especially, yeah, they want to pursue a master's degree. You need that money.
Yeah.
Like, it's very nice of OP to be like, I'll give them the leftover money, but that is not at all OP's responsibility.
No.
It's weird. There are some relevant comments. One, Chipmunk3386 says, nope, keep it for yourself. You don't owe them. You could use the excess for an apartment or car. Their lack of funds is not your fault. How did he even know? Exactly. Who told him you were an option? Absolutely not. Keep the money to yourself.
Wow. Yeah, I was
So
like
true.
kind of like on the siblings. Sorry, I was on the step siblings parents side for a second. Like, man, maybe like they had rough times and they couldn't save up, but maybe they were irresponsible with their money.
Yeah.
And that's what this just turned out to be,
Well, even
a
if they
failure
weren't
for their
irresponsible,
children.
even if they weren't irresponsible, like a lot of people, just don't have jobs that can pay for whole college because college is expensive. But like, just at no point was this OP's problem.
Yeah.
Like, that is a thing that the stepmom could have talked to the dad about and been like, hey, would you be able to help pay for the kids' like tuitions and stuff?
Yeah.
Like that's a separate conversation. OP responded, I know I don't owe them, but I'm really close to my step-siblings and would like to do something nice for them. OP's too nice. OP's so
Yeah.
nice. Dana07620 says, we told you that the reason for this is that your college fund has more than... Whoa, wait. Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought this was from the stepmom. I was like, oh my God,
It
did she
might
find it?
be.
Okay, wait. Okay. We told you that the reason for this is that your college fund has more than your step-siblings fund. We told you that this was never about being a blended family. We told you that this would never have been a two-way street, that if your step-siblings' college fund had more money than your college fund, that it would never have been shared with you. And one more thing we told you, this isn't what your mother wanted. If she had wanted that fund shared, she would have written provisions to share it. She did not. She wanted that fund to be only for you. It's not up to your stepmother's ex to accept or not accept anything. It's money from your mother left entirely to you. And a PhD is damn expensive and it takes a long time to get. And you'll have living expenses for the whole period. Giving away the money while you're getting a master's is a fool's move. You're still going to need that money. Things are not equal between you and your step-siblings. They have 2 living parents, you do not. What you do have is this gift from your mother to set you up. If your father is so concerned, let him put his money into his stepchildren's college fund. It's not your responsibility. Do not give away that money. You're going to need it. Dana felt strongly about this.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, I agree.
Go Dana.
Yeah, Dana. So true. I think that the father, like OP's dad, needs to
Step up. Bro
give
needs
that money.
he needs to man up.
Yeah.
Take care of his daughter.
OP responded, I would take out loans for the PhD anyway. There's not enough money to cover that. I'm still on the fence about it because of that. if you're already gonna have to take out loans, definitely don't give that money.
Yeah, you're gonna need it.
You're
Pay
gonna
off a
need
little bit
that.
of it.
Yeah, I feel like it's not a question of like, oh, well, I'm paying a little bit of loans, so I might as well pay more loans. No. If you're like any
They're also 19. They don't know how bills work yet.
yeah, like don't have more loans.
Yeah, you really won't figure out what bills are until you're like, I didn't figure them out until I was like 23, 22.
Yeah, and all the loans come at you when you're paying your student loans back, and you're like, oh wow, they would have been really nice if the government had taken off that $10,000.
It'd been really nice if Joe did his part.
Well,
come on, Joe. You're gonna pay for it.
He tried. I won't get political, but he tried.
He tried.
We were so close to getting that 10,000 off.
That was so sad.
Last thoughts.
Last thoughts? Opie's doing the right thing.
Opie, I don't think you should give away your money. Obviously, it's your money to do with how you will. But I personally think college funds set up by your mom should be your college fund. And that's that. I don't think that should be a shared thing.
Here is a hypothetical. Hypothetical. Not real.
Hypotheticals
Sophia
today.
Okay, hear me out. Christian's parents died when you were 10.
When I was 10.
And because that would
put 14.
That would put Sam and Christian at the age of 14 together, and he lived with you since then. And then when you turned 18, it was time for Sam to go to college. Sadly, Christian's dead parents didn't have enough money for him to go to college. But Sam can go to, not going to say Yale, Harvard.
He's going to Harvard. Jeez.
Would you guys be like, you know what, Sam, maybe you should go to Harvard. Maybe you should go to insert in-state college.
I think if you get into Harvard and you have the money. But again, like,
it's Christian. This is we old Christian.
Yeah.
Should you be like, Christian, go pursue your dreams, go to Arizona State and run that up? Or are you going to be like, no, Christian, save up your money because your dead parents didn't think about you and you need to go to community college at Santa Monica Community College?
I mean, I guess it just depends on how much, like, FAFSA you get.
It's either, here's the deal. Here are the options.
I don't know. These are bad. This is bad. I don't like this hypothetical.
Why?
I don't
Just
think it makes
answer.
sense. But I don't think it makes sense to the plot. It's not my decision.
She just doesn't want to.
I'm 10
say
years
something.
old.
No, you are now 14 in this scenario.
14. Why am I?
No, you're not. You're the parent.
I'm the parent.
And you have to make this decision.
Okay, wait. So I'm the parent.
You're the parent.
Sam and Christian are my sons.
Yes.
But Christian is my adopted son.
Yes.
I would allocate. I would be like, well, okay, if Christian's my adopted son, and I would be like, hey, these are the places that we can afford to go. But if you get a scholarship or FAFSA, then great.
They got some loans.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I would do it equally. That's because Christian is my adopted son.
Yeah.
And he has no parents.
Yeah.
I think this case is different because both of them have parents, and this college fund was set up by a late parent.
Okay, good. I just wanted to see if you're going to take care of Christian or not.
Yes, I would take care of Christian.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So I'll send him the link to this video.
Yeah. Christian, I'll take care of you. I'll make you tea at 2 a.m.
Ooh, that's a deep cut.
Yeah.
Okay.
None of you get to know what that means. Just kidding. It's a reference to
We've been watching scary shows, and
I've been showing them Haunting of Bly Manor.
This person was making tea at 2 o'clock in the morning, and Christian and I are very scared, very easily scared of things, and it's really not that scary of a show.
It's not.
But we're like
anyone who's seen Bly Manor knows that it's one of the least. I don't know. It's not it's just it's just more suspense. It's not scary.
Yeah, but we can't handle it.
Yeah.
We're over there cuddled up next to each other, with our heads in our blankets.
Yeah. It's very funny. Alrighty, let's get on to this next story. I borrowed $2,000 from my girlfriend, but I can't pay her back. What should I do? Riley, what should OP do?
Get a loan.
Yeah, get a loan.
Get a loan, pay her back.
Take a loan, get a loan to pay out the loan.
If you can't pay that loan, get another loan, pay that loan off.
Yeah.
And then build your credit up, get another loan, pay that loan off, and just keep building it up until you're in debt of $1 million. And then that's when your work ethic will start.
Yeah. Go to the mafia, take out a loan.
Dude, have you ever read the book Rich Dad, Poor Dad?
No. What's it about?
Okay. So it's about how to get rich and get out of this money, the rat race. He basically explains what the rat race is and shows you how to get out of it. currently this guy is in $1 million in debt.
Oh.
But like in his videos, he's explaining how he's using debt to his advantage to get more assets. But I'm like,
Yeah, I don't know about that.
I wonder, okay, if he's in debt for $1 billion, how much is this guy's worth? Oh gosh.
Oh, so he's not. He's not
So this
worth
guy has
it.
$1 billion in debt, but his net worth is like $1 million.
100 million.
100 million.
It's different.
100 million.
Yeah, that's not. That's
So bad.
Yikes.
Yikes. Wow.
Well, back to the story, Riley.
Oh, I was just saying, take out the debt and build up your credit.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
however that works.
Riley's giving excellent financial advice.
Do that.
I think that it depends on if you establish like this is when we need to pay it back.
Okay.
Like obviously you should pay it back, but like was she like I need it back now? Like,
Ooh, yeah.
What's the pay date? So someone 24 says,
Classic.
I, female 25, borrowed $2,000 from my girlfriend's female 25 credit card to pay for my parents' overdue rent to avoid eviction.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Time out. There's a whole nother story here.
Whoa. So it's not.
It's
that's
not even have
interesting.
anything to do with you. It's just
Yeah.
oh
Your
man.
parent. Yeah. I mean, I guess like eviction is pretty serious, but I don't know. I need to read more.
That's just a red flag for me right there.
Yeah. That's a little bit. Yeah. Borrowing from your. Yeah. I don't know about that. My mom came to me asking for help to pay their overdue rent. At the moment, I didn't have any money to help pay for the rent, so I asked my girlfriend to lend me some money. She knew me and my family were struggling to make money right now because some of the business transactions we have fell through. So she was adamant and concerned on how we could pay her back at all. I understand the concern and it's valid to think that, but I, on the other hand, was expecting a big check in 2 weeks, so I was confident that I could pay her back right away. So it seems like the girlfriend was worried about getting the money back, and she was right.
Dang.
Yikes.
Is $2,000 worth breaking up over?
I think
Like you have $2,000, that's the only thing
That's a
left in
lot.
your bank account to your next paycheck.
I think if my partner didn't pay it back, I'd be like, hey, are you gonna pay it back?
But like,
Yeah.
let's say that you give it to them and they do not pay you back.
I feel like I would be like,
Yeah.
I think that I would just, I feel like that is a lack of trust
Yeah.
and also kind of shows, not bad financial, what's the word? Like financial
Stability,
but also
Or
just like
intelligence.
knowing how to,
Yeah.
which,
It's a little test trial, honestly.
yeah,
It's
like,
kinda
are you
good
gonna
for
give
her.
it? Yeah. Like, here's the loan. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
Yeah. A day before the big check, I borrowed another $400 to treat my family out.
Whoa.
Whoa.
400?
$400? You borrowed $400 from your girlfriend to treat your family? Was your girlfriend there?
She better be.
That's crazy. That.
300 of it should have been going to her.
So you borrowed $2,400, $2,000 of which to help your family pay rent, and then $400 to just treat them to like lunch. Yeah, no, I'd break up. It was incredibly stupid and irresponsible of me to do this.
But she's self-aware.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait.
Should have been
Question.
self-aware at the moment.
I do have a question at
Yeah.
the end. I'll ask it later.
Okay. I told my girlfriend that I would have the check tomorrow. She was concerned and scared about spending more of her money. The day came, my girlfriend and I were excited to pick up the check, but the company suddenly had a change of mind. They decided not to release the check for unknown reasons. The owner refused to say or even acknowledge when they will pay me.
Whoa.
Okay, well, that's like a thing you can like sue them for or something, right?
If you got a contract,
Yeah.
if this is just like this is handshake stuff.
What company do you work for that can like just refuse to pay you? Are you like a freelancer?
Probably.
Yeah, that's yikes. Yeah, but also like don't spend money that you don't have,
Yeah,
Don't spend because like there's always something could come up.
that's true.
My heart sank. I was close to crying on that meeting knowing that I could not pay her back on time. She, on the other hand, was pissed at the owner and me. When we came home, my girlfriend was depressed and pissed for what happened that day. I don't blame her. I blame myself. She clearly was holding back her emotions and tears for what happened. I told her to let it all out, to say what she has to say to me, and that I would accept it. I apologized over and over again, but the damage is done. She doesn't trust me anymore. She's mad at my family and me for spending money that we don't have. I regret and blame myself. I hate that I put her in that position. I assured her that we would pay her bill before the due comes, but she doesn't trust me anymore. I'm such a lowlife right now, I know, and she knows that. Everything changed now. She barely talks to me. I miss her so much this past few days, even though we're in the same house. It feels like she's 1,000 miles away. I love her so much. I'm scared of losing her. I don't think you deserve her.
Yeah, jumping
Yeah. But what do you think, Riley?
2,400. I mean, that's a tough place to be at.
Yeah.
I think you need to figure this thing out with your parents.
Yeah.
That's my only issue about it.
Yeah.
I think like it was 2,400. It's a good way to test the relationship.
Yeah.
I don't think it's enough money to break up over.
I don't know.
Money wise, not enough to break over. Trust wise,
Yeah.
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 Like if I lost
like
2,400 to the woman that I love, I'm gonna probably spend that money anyways, or whatever.
Yeah, I think I think it would just be just the trust thing.
Yeah,
I think that would kind of be a deal breaker for me. Like, and also I think because it seems like OP did, from the way that this is reading, it seems like OP didn't really fight the not getting the money.
yeah.
Like, I would be like, I need to pay. If I don't think I would take money from my girlfriend, but in this case, like, OP needed it for the family, which I understand that.
Yeah.
But like, also the spending 400 was horrible decision.
Yeah.
But like, if I borrowed money from my partner, I would be like, I need this money. Like, give me this money. I would fight harder for it.
Yeah.
And it seems like OP kind of gave up.
She didn't really try for it. Yeah.
Yeah. And that would be really frustrating to, like, if I was the partner, that would be really frustrating. Like, if my partner came home and was like, I can't pay you back that $2,400 because they won't give me the money. I'd be like, why not? Like, are you going to talk to them? And I was like, no. Like, that would be frustrating.
Yikes.
Yeah.
How long do you think this relationship's gonna last? 3 months? 2 months?
Yeah, maybe.
I give it a month, month and a
Yeah.
half.
It depends on how long it takes to get that money. Like, if
That's
it's
true.
like 2 weeks later and OP's like, here's the money paid. I'm so sorry for the delay. But also, it seems like because, I'm wondering if this has happened before. Because the girlfriend already seems pretty worried about the scenario. Like, so many times throughout the story, the girlfriend has expressed doubts about getting this money back. And then to be proven right, it seems like it's happened before.
But wait, she used a credit card. Does that change anything? She's building credit.
She's not like credit. No, I think that makes it worse because if you have to pay that off and you don't have the money to pay it off,
Well, then you'd just like be making monthly payments.
I guess. But
It
like,
depends on the interest on the credit card.
yeah, I think it depends on, because like, you have to pay off your credit card by a certain time. And if you don't have that money to pay it, like the whole thing off,
Well, then you just accumulate interest on it.
yeah, I don't know.
Like if you have a credit card and your interest is like 10% and you have to pay off 2,000, you just, whatever 10% of 2,000 is what's added to.
I don't know. I think it could make some things better, but also could make it a lot worse
Yeah.
that it was on a credit card.
I think, yeah.
Yeah.
That's tough.
I
That's a tough
think
one.
I think
At least pay her monthly payments on her credit card.
Like, pay what you can. That's
Yeah.
a great point. Like, maybe you don't have that 2,400, but maybe you have something else. Like, maybe you have the 400.
And take her out. Treat her to something. Not
I
your family.
really hope that she was at this dinner. Like, that's crazy. You're like, yeah, I'm just gonna take 400 of your money and treat my family. Insane. So Riley, you think not worth breaking up over?
Money amount, not worth breaking up over.
I think breaking up.
If you want to keep her,
I think trust wise.
pay the
Yeah.
credit card thing.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's like you said, the trust thing.
Yeah.
That was good.
Yeah.
Wow, money and relationships.
Money and relationships. What have we learned? Sign prenups.
Sign prenups.
Takeaways? Sign prenups. Don't share your college fund. And don't pay what you don't have.
Or
don't spend what you don't have.
Or pay monthly
Or pay monthly payments back
on
to
credit
your
card.
partners.
if you love them.
If you love them and if you love us, make sure to subscribe.
And we love you. And see you tomorrow.